Hi, I have been working on this lovely dollhouse for several weeks now, and I've updated you a little bit on finding the piece and that my husband got it for me for 10 cents, and now it is complete. And there's a possibility that this dollhouse may be over 100 years old. I really think the facade and everything about it is just in such good condition. The inside shows it's aged. Um, so I wanted to show you the finished product today. It's a Christmas decoration for me, and then just a decoration that I enjoy because I love miniatures. But my husband and I love the Lord of the Rings, and especially the Fellowship of the Ring. And this building reminded me of the Prancing Pony in Brie. So that's what I made it into. And if you look closely, you can see the hobbits out front. I think you can only see a couple of them, but I think you can see Frodo right here. Okay, they're getting ready to enter the inn very cautiously. So without any further ado, I'll take you inside. Here we have the hobbits getting ready to enter the Prancing Pony. I got these lovely figures on eBay, and they're very detailed. You can see Frodo right there in the center. This is a paperback copy from the 60s that I have, and I'll just walk around here so you can see my little setup there, but this is the full house. The cupola on the top is an addition that I haven't really attached yet. It's from a Keystone dollhouse, but I just thought it looked kind of interesting up there. This is a Christmas tree that I put next to it. It's a Shire tree, and it has Gandalf's hat on the top. My mantle is decorated with maps of Middle Earth. And in the center, you can see a map of the Shire. And this tree, when it's lit, has firework lights, which are very interesting and kind of speak to the beginning of the book and the movie. Here we have a Shire pipe and little hobbit doors. And a little wagon filled with fireworks that Gandalf was driving. Little animals. You can see my remote there for the lights. And just another little cart filled with, vegetables and that kind of thing. At the very bottom of the tree, I have a tiny little faux fire with some mushrooms and some cast iron that actually belonged to my husband's aunt. It was very small, kind of looks hobbit-sized. I think it was meant for an apartment. And then you can get a view of the house again, with its exterior and stucco and lovely painted bricks all the way around. I'm sure that's probably a lead-based paint. Looks to be original to the piece, but maybe it isn't, I'm not sure. Start on the side here where we can just kind of peek in the windows, and I think you can see that the top is an inn with a full-sized room and a hobbit-sized room, and there you can see the original wallpaper that's at least 100 years old, and some different little pieces of furniture that I've put in there. I always think it's fun to peek in the windows. Here's the bottom window. You can see the bar through there and the little dry sink. Just a little glimpse into this house, or in. Now we've come around to the back of the dollhouse, and it has a small opening, so it's kind of hard to see inside. But here you can see the bar with a keg and some other beer steins. You can get a little glimpse of the dry sink and wooden plates. A little table here with some pints. And another table over there on the other side of the room. And you can see the door from the inside. And if I go up, you can get another glimpse. I put a light there, like a lantern. But this is another little glimpse of the inside. There's a little stove in the Hobbit's room. And a rug and clock. 2 renewal beds and plastic renewal chair. And then on the other side is wooden furniture. A wooden bed, and there's a desk around the corner, but it's really hard to see that. But it's just a really fun piece to do. I got the pieces for this off eBay from different places around the country. So that was fun to have the different packages come in. And some of them I did find in a thrift store, and a couple also in an antique store. So it's just a really fun hobby collecting all these pieces. You can see these miniature bottles. The miniature steins are actually charms. So it's just amazing. A little fireplace in here. We're not going to be able to see it from this side, but a little glimpse of it, but I'll go around. Here you can see I've removed the front door, and it is marked with a number, 322. If I take and turn this little door over, you can see that the knob is kind of placed in like a peg. And you can really see the age on the other side of that piece. All the windows in this are glass. And there's a little peek at the fireplace. And let me see if I can light that up for you. The remote is a little bit, and there we go. You can see there's a little light. And that fireplace is made out of metal and has a lot of neat details to it. Also found in a antique market. So, very interesting. So there it is, the inn at the Prancing Pony. You can see the little sign. I just made a copy offline and put it over top. You can kind of peek in through the windows. I'm just really pleased with the way that it turned out. And also with being able to preserve a piece like this that is so old. As you've seen if you've watched the other videos made out of dynamite boxes. This is an area where there were a lot of miners in the past, so I suspect that it was made by a miner for his daughter or children. Here you can see the whole effect of my fireplace with the dollhouse next to it and the beautiful firework lights on the dollhouse. I mean on the tree, on the Shire tree, as I call it. A lovely old chair that my husband found in the same place that he found the dollhouse. Just really, really a fun project, and it's fun to sit down and relax and appreciate this fun little piece of creativity. And I love to make miniatures and dollhouses that go along with books. It just helps the story to come alive for me.